Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So most of you body rock queens requested that I bring back my old cooking videos. So here we are. Today is Friday and my husband requested for Indian food, and these are the ingredients. So here I have Tanzanian mixed spices. This is called pilau. And what I do with my spices, especially strong spices like pilau, is I brown them on high heat in my pan. Do not add any oil to the pan, just plain and brown your spices. I also add the chicken curry spice. This is an Indian spice. So the reason that I do this is that I hate tasting raw scent of spice at the end of my cooking when it's time to eat. So I like to brown and cook the spices before I put them into my food. So now I'm gonna set it aside in a bowl and use the same pan to start my cooking. No need to wash the pan or wipe the spices off, just use it as is. And now I'm gonna I just added my oil. You don't have to add too much oil, just a little bit, enough to brown your chicken. And I'm gonna add my chicken. I already diced the chickens into nice pieces. Add salt and stir fry. The key here is to make sure that you brown your chicken. Make sure it's golden brown and set it aside. So remember guys, we're still using the same pan. We have just set aside our chicken, and now I've just added oil ready for my vegetables. And here we have button mushrooms diced, and diced eggplant, and I have cauliflower, slices of cauliflower. I normally don't use cauliflower in this recipe, but I had to add it because it was like a tiny leftover in my fridge and I didn't want it to stay another day, so I had to use it. So now we're gonna stir our vegetables, and normally you would notice that eggplant always sucks in all the oil. And do not worry, do not add any oil, just continue stirring, because once the eggplant starts to cook, it will start releasing the oil back to the pan. So I just added more of my burnt spices, and I'll keep stirring. Now I just added my white onion. White onion is the best for curries. Stir fry. Always add your white onion once the vegetables are golden brown. And here I've just made a little space in between, added a pinch of oil, and I'm gonna add my mashed garlic and continue stirring. Beautiful. Continue stirring until the onions and the garlic are nice and golden brown. Here I'm gonna add my frozen veggies, carrot, corn, and green peas for that nice and beautiful color. I'll add a little bit of salt Always test your food while you're cooking to make sure that the salt is even and it tastes good. Keep stirring. And I'm gonna add more of my burnt spices because that's the key to Indian food. The secret to cooking the best Indian curry is the spices. So you have to make sure that your spices are right. Now I'm gonna add coconut milk to my curry. Never use water or mag cube to thicken your curry. Coconut milk is the best. I learned this from my Thai friend. They make every curry with coconut milk and it just tastes so good, smells so good. It brings that nice natural thickness to your curry. And now I'm gonna add my dry tomato. Dry tomato always makes the curry nice and tart. And here I'm gonna add my sauce. This is basil and garlic sauce. Tomato, it's more like a tomato paste. Always make sure that you're using a tomato paste that has flavor instead of just tomatoes. Make sure whatever tomato paste you're going to buy is mixed with garlic or basil or onions. You know, it brings nice flavor to the curry or whatever it is that you're cooking. I'm gonna add a little more and continue stirring. So close your pot, let it simmer on low heat for 10 minutes. And now I'm gonna add my lemon juice. This is how I do it to prevent the seeds from going into my sauce. So the key here is just to bring that tartness to the curry. Vija kunzanza mwanzanza masupu yunzanza mwabunobuno, not kunzanza mwakoipa, just a little bit. And now I'm gonna add my shrimp. Always add your shrimp at the end of the sauce. When the sauce is ready, that's when you add your shrimp because you don't want to overcook your prawns. Okay, so I just added my prawns and chicken. Continue stirring and mixing everything together. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that sauce. I didn't add any mag cube. I didn't add any water. This is just organic coconut milk. So here I have my pita bread. You can get this at Mom's Organic Market. That's why I got mine. And I'm just gonna put it in my toaster to warm it. So most of the times I have my curry with rice, white rice, but this time we're having it with pita bread. Sometimes we have it with naan, however you like it. Beautiful. It was so hot I couldn't even cut it with my hands. Beautiful. And there you have it, Indian food for Friday night. My husband loved it. The key to a man's heart is through his stomach. So cook this for your man, your family, your friends, and let me know what you think. Mwah. Love you guys.